Oops, forgot I need to be on here. 1 check, 2 check. Okay, Twitch is working. One check, 2 check. Then it looks like Shorts is not working. Oh well. Oh well, guess we're just gonna do it without YouTube Shorts live. So today, on this live stream, we are going to be making some assets for both live stream as well as videos. So one of the things I'm going to be using is stuff like Minimator to create animations with a Minecraft skin, because I really like the blocky style. So we just wait for Minimator to load. And I am going to kind of stop using, what's it called? Streamlabs. Just so I can use both platforms instead of having to pay 15 bucks just use both. And then it will be subscriber notification. And of course it's me. And create the project. So we got the background, active camera, all that. I forgot to change the skin. Quickly grab that from my video things. Then my Minecraft skin. So I will obviously be spending more time than just the stream where I'm going to be making this. Project settings, nope. Environment, there it is. Where I can change the time of day. Alright. Ground disabled, clouds disabled. I believe I can do a no background download. If I could do a no background download, yeah, I can always just do a red screen since none of it will have red on it. Alright. So, we of course are gonna have this. How do I want to do subscriber? Hundreds of items, hundreds of things. Alright. Alright, time to get some references. What are they called? Not pings. They are called alerts. I don't have too great of an idea, but it is an idea. So let's get a camera in here. Create a camera. Did that even create a camera? Yes, it did. Oh wait, cameras are right where they stand. Work camera, active camera. Active camera's right about there. Why can't I really see it? I should be able to. Hello, camera. Supposed to be able to move you and see you. I had overlays disabled. Of course I did. Of course I had overlays disabled. So let's probably should just zero out the camera. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So that's where 0, 0 is for it. So now we can use that as a reference. For where positioning will go for camera. So that would be the camera. I know I would want to use a block or a chest. Chest, I can have it where I pop up from the bottom, hold out the chest, and they pop out. That'd be a cool one for subscribers and super chats and any of those amazing things. Could make it where I pull a lever. Can always do just a basic hanging sign gets placed up on the top. There's so many different things. I could also throw out a piece of TNT like I was originally having with what I did in Blockbench. But Blockbench wasn't really for this kind of animating. Cape, does it have the official? No. Actually, should. Should be not 15. Founder. Yep. Cape should be attaching to body. Steve body. Then it's right there. And that's just another point added. Okay. So for stuff like a alert box, there is a bunch of basic ones. Could even do basic like the normal Minecraft achievements. But I don't think that will be nearly as cool. If anyone's currently watching, hello, welcome to the stream. I removed my view counter since it doesn't really work the same way through OBS as it does with Streamlabs. But kind of a price to pay to get a little more customizability, as well as being able to stream to multiple platforms at once. I was supposed to also be streaming to shorts right now, but it's for some reason not working the greatest. So, oh well. But we're creating alert boxes for the current stream, as well as all streams from here on out. Down here is the active camera, as to see what it would look like if I actually used it. I could of course do one where it's all placed down. Like I can place it and then their name appears and it crumbles away. That also sounds like a pretty good one. I don't know, there's way too many different ideas. So I'm just gonna make one using the chest for now. The little chest idea. Have the chest, parent it to right arm. Of course, it needs to be repositioned. But that would be about the middle of it. And I have to keep the whole alert box so I can keep everything together. Okay. So if I was saying this was the start of the whole animation, I would have, oh, forgot I can't drag and select. Constantly lost this camera multiple times before. Alright, let's just move me off to the side. Rotate. I I can always make the whole chest just be shrunk down majorly, as if it's, oh, that ain't all 5 points. That ain't either. Alright, scale whole thing down to about a quarter. I say a quarter would be pretty well. And then I bring it back up to my hand, just so it's attached there. Decently well attached. Then we generate a walk cycle, because that is a basic function for stuff like a Steve. Forgot, need to make a path first. You can even add text in this way, but it won't update actively. Path. Add point to the path. Then add another point. Okay. Then I should be able to parent this to the path. Need to re-zero the positions. So now it's active to the path. So many different things. Then I should be able to just go to Steve. I forgot nearly everything. Just a small bit. Always should enable snapping if I'm doing off a pixel grid. Alright. I completely forgot how to make everything work on this. Position scale, constraints, follow path. Then if I make the 2 path points different timed. No. That's not how it works. Okay, I need to make Steve no longer constrained with the hierarchy. No parent. You are bound to that path now. Follow path, path timeline, path. appearance, parent, path type. Type path. Path, add points, appearance. I do not get it anymore. I remember being able to do it. Am I missing library? Transform, object info, hierarchy, constraints, keyword. That. Well, I don't really know. Because I know I could sit here and manually. And I know manually ain't that efficient if I can use a path. Especially since path has an automated walk cycle generator for stuff like Steve. Create walk cycle right there. Nothing selected, can't create walk cycle. Create run cycle. I know it exists. It's because it has a cape. I can unparent the cape. Of course not. Of course not, of course not, of course not. Blah, 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 blah. I need to continue. I'm just bad at this. And my stream volumes are very quiet, even though I am quite loud up against my mic, with all options for my mic at max, which sucks. Bruh. Oh, wait, I need... Not a marker. I need... How long should it take for this stupid thing? So if I adjust the current alert box, animation settings, alert time limit is we'll just give it a good like 10 seconds for now. That ain't nothing. Never mind. Screw what others say. Do not want to do a 10-second ones. Says 99 seconds now. Yeah, because previous one I recommended was absolute bogus. Let's just say 90 seconds. How long would that be? Looks pretty good. Alright. Create walk cycle. Yep, pretty decent. Not the greatest, but pretty decent. Definitely parent this back on. Actually, I wonder if I remove the walk cycle, re-parent this thing. Wait a minute. Why can't it no longer be parented? Oh, because cape's in cape. Why? I don't know. Parent is body. Because cape has its own little section. Nice. Now if I want to create a walk cycle, it doesn't. Okay, it needs to be a... I have no idea what I did wrong just now. Fun, 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 fun. Create walk soccer. But bleh. Because that's that. This was able to create a walk cycle just a few seconds ago. And now it is able to if I click right there. Okay, good to know. Need to click right there. Parent, body. Here, click. Right click, create walk cycle. Alright. Works decently. How do I make it follow the path properly now? One quick Google search later, he says sarcastically. Alright. Okay. Got these two path points. Yeah, path. Wait, Z is forward, so whole thing is rotated, that's why. That just rotates. So I need to rotate all of Steve. And now you would be walking across that line if I had it set up right. Okay. Steve with a constraint, path, there. Alright. Oh. I'm dumb. Just when you want them there. Say I want it. Since it's 90 and we need a small buffer time, we'll do 30, 30, 30. So at 0, and then at, what is it, the exact number the path point is from it? $72. Hee hee. Absolutely losing it. And of course it didn't even full track back to 0. Alright, so the 30, give me a copy of it, move it over to 60. Yep, that'd be for that far. So, of course, it looks like I need to speed up the timer or slow down the animation speed. So, I think I might slow down the not slow down the animation. Maybe slow down the animation. So let's say I put it to 50 seconds across that distance. Decent. I can also just sit here and adjust it myself. So if I want it to be 30. Since I'm already going to be using the same animation on the walk back. Excuse me. Jeez. Alright. Alright. So this entire chunk here Or just move it a little closer. Why is that? And then give me everything. Oh, no. Don't do that. And give me everything that's here. Let's bring it over to the 30. I said to bring it to 30, not do that. Alright, it's got a decent walk. Let's maybe bring up the scale back to full on the chest. Oh, I also scaled the actual internals instead of the actual chest. How about I change the chest hierarchy to be parent be body? Oh, I forgot that chest. Change both of those to be the same. Okay. Alright. I'm definitely having it go too far, so I'm going to have to lower the path or move the path back. Also need to lower the path a lot more. Alright. Lock in, lock in. Stop goofing about. I want to be able to detach and reattach, but that feels like it could go out of whack real quick. To have it not sync to body and then lock in over there halfway through and then come back. Can I change its parent depending on position? So like if over here, make it parent be the cape. No, that's just permanently how it goes. I just realized I moved the one path point without moving the rest of the path, didn't I? Yep. So it goes from here to here. It's right here that needed to be moved. Okay. So now begins the fun. And of course I'm going too fast. Rotate and that. Make both arms be attached. pretty much. I'm going to use the walk animation points as guides. It's pretty much a guide for it. So for like here, wherever this is, would of course go lower than I was before. This will be up higher than before. Isn't that about? Not about, but kind of so. Oh, that anchor point sucks. Give me that anchor point. That's a little better. Turn off snapping, because that also sucks when trying to make a smooth animation. The chest is fighting. What's the difference between that point and that point? So that's the whole body swaying. I can tell that. That is the chest. Here is the right and left arm. This is the legs that are a little behind. Okay. This would be the stepping motion. Probably need to slow it down a little bit. Yeah, definitely will need to slow it down a little bit, but raise up, put forward, take a step. From there, it'd go back with a slide. Don't I also have a bend I can use on that leg? Yeah, there's also a bend I can use. So if I go back to this one, put in more of a bend. One sec. I'm going to stand up and take a step as if I'm carrying something heavy. If I carry something heavy, a step forward. I more lift up my back leg, and not the back leg. AI viewers. You really saying AI viewers? How many viewers are even on? Just one? At 26. 3 minutes ago, buddy? On Twitch? AI viewers? Myself. Myself as a viewer. Because that's the only way I can make sure that it's currently being watched. Or is that a whole message? Yeah. Yeah, Mortal, Rubex, Bam, 53, PTG, 3, WYAR. Wanting me to go to an AI viewer channel to go and pay for viewers. Okay, buddy. Thank you so much. I know I'm bad, but you don't gotta point it out. I'm not paying for AI viewers. Not now, not ever. What? Where did the thing I just tried to apply go? No idea. Why does it randomly speed up so much? This one's supposed to be a step down, not that. Give me this, give me this. Straighten it out. Maybe I should just not use path and just manually do it. I should just... And that's where it goes when it doesn't have nowhere to go. Alright. I do need a floor piece at least if I'm doing this manually. Remove that. Give me that. Okay. Going for an hour. Barely done anything. Not gonna call it quits. Shape. Cube. Surface. Texture. None? Can't really get one. If I do block, maybe. Give me some, like, concrete. Let's give it red. 'Cause that's like the one color I'm not going to be using, I know that. I know that much. Welcome the example floor piece. I can always change the color later too. I know it needs to be more back. How's that scale? Yeah, that's definitely way too big. That far out, that far down. Bop, bop, bop. Chest opens. Opens chest as it drops. Or place it down, chest opens. Item flies above. Item goes up. It's their name. It's about there, so drop this all the way down. I can definitely in material, not subdivision. There's color. Was it in material? Hierarchy, appearance, there it is. Glow is a fun one. High quality hiding. So it'd be hidden in that one. Does this chest have an interior? Oh, it does. Oh, that's way more useful than I thought it was going to be. Alright. Anyways, put you back. It's about where I want it. So let's give this as the floor piece again. Yep, that's the floor. Go ahead and scale it again. Just a little bit more. So I can use it as the floor. Bring this back. I hate if I press any of my movement keys without right clicking it immediately. Takes me away. I'm going way too fast with that step. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. About 10 seconds for each. Let's extend it to there. 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's go work on just the leg. What is this? That's that leg. Because it's not really a walk, more of a hobble. One sec, let me remind myself. Alright. Got my idea again. So it's not nearly going to be that high. Give me my bend tool as well. Alright. So I do know I want this knee to be at least more rotated. Where did that dot go? I want right here. So 1, 2. Lift, step. That's mostly... Actually, the body should follow through with it. Instead of that, have all of Steve, not Steve, but me. The name is Steve on it. Move forward clearly. So to there. Then the slide. So that's the first step. First step with the right leg. Yeah, copy this. Paste it on the left leg. Remove that one so I can move this here. One, two, and I need to obviously do the other leg. 1, 2. Then the left leg is here, and then it goes over there. So let's go work on the left leg a little. No, it's a one step, but that feels too curled to begin with. That's the right leg. And of course it's going way too fast. Alright. One step. Two step. It's definitely too far back for a heavy box. Actually, why do that when I can just bring these few closer? What? Why is that? Wait, because this one. That's why I'm losing my mind. So Steve starts there. By the time it reaches there, he should be moved forward by a bit. And then he moves forward by another bit. A little bit forward. A little bit forward. And then second step. Go forward. Tiny pause and a shake. A little bit forward again. And of course it does the opposite one of what I want to change. That one. Move a little bit forward with it. What if I do a Belzer? And of course there's no Belzer here, but there's Belzer. If I do a... I forgot that is literally 5 seconds. Actually, that's not even 5 seconds. Is that 5 frames? One Mississippi... 60 frames per second. That's it. So instead of 10 seconds, instead of it being 10 seconds, I have it as 10 frames. on Mississippi. Taking a whole minute takes forever. But if I make this one feel hefty instead of whatever this is currently. Okay. And zoom out only affects that way. Alright. So gotta increase this even more. Actually, not really. Everything's in there. Select everything and actually, don't I need to just put a single point here? Select this one. Select everything here. Select that one that can't move technically and no. Control click. No. Shift don't do it. Shift, it honestly does it when it collapses. But doesn't really. So I gotta manually do it. Alright. I like saying these all the quadratic. I don't like choppy unless I'm forcing it to be a choppy. Because I think that's more of the Belzer I'm used to. But then it's not to the frame that I want it to be framed. It's a mix of all of them. Back on the YouTube again, do a quick search. If anyone's watching, drop a comment in the comments about what you think I might do that could be better than this. I know I can do a lot better, but why am I using my phone for this? I can literally just search up on Google. Okay. Mine Alt. Alt don't do it. You lie. Oh, you're giving me Adobe when I search up Minimator. Wonderful, wonderful Google. Control don't do it either. Control, just select one. Alright, I just gotta manually stretch them. .30 frames is 1 second. So we double that. So, undo that. So 5 frames. Let's bring that up to 10 frames. Bring 10 frames up to 20 frames. 25 frames to 30. Basically what's in 35 to 40. And the rest of this goes to 60. That's pretty much, just need to fix these inconsistencies in between, which it really messes up my workflow. I don't really know. Plus I'm using a wider screen monitor so you guys can't see half of the text over on this side. Pretty much perfectly aligns with what's right here. Now I got earbud in my ear so I can watch tutorials, because I'm simply forgetting as I go, which ain't that great of a thing. Want to zoom in onto this side, not the right side. So technically here would be where the animation starts. To here, the body would kind of go down on the hit. Oh, forgot a key point the body here first. No, not select all. Great. Then right here I would go down. Doesn't have a... Yeah, it does. Down, lift. Down, lift. Alright, here's where that should be. There's just a tiny bit more. Upon the first fall, chest should tousle. From here, should have this be lifted a slight bit. Actually, should have done here. Go back over to here. Lift it up a slight bit. Just have it be a... Actually, the knee would hit it, so... Thunk. Kinda wanna make it do a little... That's... I need to really slow this stupid thing down. Actually, just screw the rest of the half. And just worry about timing this side right. All this can go, because technically pure standing's right here. I shouldn't do that because it feels too weird to have it clamped twice. Thunk. Thunk and then lift. And then I lift it back up again. One. Give it a little more character. That feels a little off too. Why does it slide to there? Position. Which direction is that across? X. So this one's X, copy, here, paste. Oh, it's because I'm also not lifting it up is why it feels so weird. Oh, and it's the wrong one being edited again. It's supposed to be that one staying still, and this one being turned. Turned at least a little bit. The rest is going up. That looks pretty decent. One. It's definitely two. Give me a Belzer. No, because that cuts through the middle. Two loop. Exponential. Wish I can view these. Not follow path. A minute, can't I? Okay. So bump and comes back down with the rest. Bump. Is it because it opens more than the actual? And no, I don't want to adjust you. I want to adjust this one, which is the actual one that it was highlighted. I know that upward direction is not proper. go up, up, one step. Half hour and got one little step, but it looks good. Bum 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 bum. I locked in too well. Locked in so well that I need some music. Alright. Now I got my music. Should be able to actually focus a little better. Not like I was super focused already. Target the head, add a point. Add one right here because my face is clipping. Let's see how. One. I definitely need to work on the left. Ba-do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay, that's decent. Decent. And now time to repeat that 20 different times. Not really 20 different times, but pretty much. One. Probably should wear the separate earpiece. Kind of how it'd be is just same distance. These two, copy. Oh wait, wrong ones. These two, copy, move over, and paste. Not on the same one, paste on the one below it. And kind of just mimic the actions again and again. It's like if I grab these two, copy, pretty much this. 1 thud, 2 thud. So it goes from x of 93 to an x of 90. 93.7 to 93.2. Oh, that sucks. Maybe not. 90 minus 2, no. 3.5. Minus 3.5. Oh wait, I forgot to move all of that. Actually, those have pretty much been moved by how much the original system moved. So now it's just how much that slides. Okay. Slide to there, and that goes back down again. I could be using this time to make mods instead, and potentially going on to get the partnership program with a few different studios. Not studios, but websites, so I can get advertisement. Yay! But instead, I'm going to work on it for the channel, and Twitch, and YouTube, and TikTok. If I even ever go on live for TikTok. Turn off caps lock, stupid thing. It slides to there and is good, then it takes a big chunk. Maybe a little bit more. Because it goes down, it hits. Is that a problem with the original one? That takes a step. When it takes a step, it slides. Need that one and that one to move forward however much this one needs to move, which is very slightly. Second stomp, then a third stomp. And of course it updates all of them if I do that. Oh. So right there, where that pixel is. Uh, oops. One and it's too fast of a step. Yeah, it slides forward too much just to end there. And basically paste that in here. And of course it moves way too far forward. 1, 2. Make me scurry out to the opening. Oh, I forgot to do cape, but how does the cape act? Does it also have a... it has that way. It has all 4. What? Wrong turn. Right arm. That's of course not the right spot for you. One thing I forgot to do is when it's open, is the hand can be seen through it. Actually, I pressed disable all. Then the only thing is the movement as it goes. And here's where I probably should have used path instead, but I'm stubborn, so... That honestly looks like a good walk cycle, though. Alright. Looks pretty good. Now I just need to start making it actually go up to the location it needs to be. Alright. Because it's only doing 2 steps right now. It's mostly just adjusting the top row here, which is the fun part. It's mostly just me doing here. Look at that step. To here. Is it slipping forward or back? One, two, 1, 2. Actually, let me not be this nitpicky. Feels like one of those old Minecraft ones, like Mr. Fudge Monkey. Still wish he'd come back, but understand if he's on whatever he's doing. I mean, who's actually gonna subscribe or follow or something while I'm on stream? But that actually... Make a little loading bar for stream. Before stream starts, it's just me walking by, holding a crate with a slightly different item each pass. That'd be funny for one stream starting. I'll just have to reposition the camera a little bit. Feels a little clunky, but definitely the cape ain't helping. I definitely did the cape a little wrong. But if I now grab all this chunk, yeah, two steps. That should be exactly enough to reach. Okay, that spot right there is where this goes. Slid forward a little too much. Oh, I love that. It feels such like a loading screen. I was planning for this to be the subscription one, but a loading screen and be right back screen gives so much characteristic. Just have that on the bottom of the stream right before I actually go live. So 1 unit, 2 unit, 3 unit, 4 unit. And then I just grab the top half and go to where this is. So like right in front of me, technically. Hold shift, stupid. I don't want to manually grab that, so I'm just gonna guesstimate. Overshot it by a long ways. Oh, that's a nice little loading bar. Just have the word loading stream. Ah, I love it. I just need to fix the cape. And that's going to be the annoying part, is because the cape is right here. Wait, why is it? It's in, out, in, in again. Found out why it looks so weird. At least a reason for it. Yeah, it's the flow back that was missing. That's why that looks so weird the entire time. Jeez. Oh, better actually save this. It was going to be a subscriber notification. Now it's just a loading bar. Now here's the thing. I do not think I can do it without background. Jeez, it takes forever to actually do it without background. It made 205 images will be created. And of course I had it muted the entire time. But I'm going to be using red as a green screen, since the other way to do this would be to have uh, each image by itself, each 257 frames, to be an image, and then I put it together as a GIF, which that would probably be better for me to use for some things, but since it's just going to be a waiting screen, if I was doing my subscriber notification and all that, it would have been a lot worse on my computer because it would save each and every one of these. But since I'm going to be doing it this way, I can just do a video editing not mid, but yeah, video eraser on OBS to do it instead. Hopefully that works. Alright, with that done, I'm going to call it here for this stream. On the next one, we'll probably actually make the next part. But this feels amazing. This is definitely going to be a video coming up this week. Just this on shorts for everyone that never actually saw this live stream me making it. But see you all in the next stream or in the next video. Don't forget to check out all the new different pages that we have, such as Instagram, TikTok, as well as if you're here on Twitch or not. But always check out the YouTube. So long.